Yankees Mark Teixeira will retire after this season. If the decision to announce his retirement at the end of the season was an obvious one, as Mark Teixeira proclaimed, it was not an easy one. In fact, Teixeira, a Yankee cornerstone for nearly a decade, could not get the words out without his lips quivering, his voice quaking or his eyes tearing up. One sentence into a Yankee Stadium news conference on Friday that included his teammates and coaches, Teixeira paused to compose himself. He choked up when talking about his family. He sobbed when telling fans that, whether it was good enough or not, he had given everything he had. Teixeiras, he noted, are criers, by the way. His emotional state notwithstanding, Teixeira said his decision had been a pragmatic one. Since 2012, Teixeira has been troubled by injuries. He has spent time on the disabled list with wrist, knee, hamstring, calf, back and shin injuries. This season, he has had at least 4 injections to treat persistent pain in his neck and a knee that would most likely need surgery if he continued to play. Although he confidently announced on the first day of spring training that he intended to play another 5 seasons, Teixeira had come to accept a new reality. At age 36, despite a diligent training regimen and a gluten-free diet, his body could not longer hold up under the rigors of a season. "It all kind of dawned on me that it's not in the cards," said Teixeira, who admitted on Wednesday, after his first right-handed home run in more than a year, that his bat speed was slipping. The reality was it's time to step away. Teixeira's contract expires at the end of the season, and his departure had been expected, but his announcement nevertheless reinforced the idea that the Yankees are using a new operating paradigm. Teixeira's arrival in 2009, as part of a $423.5 million free agent binge that included CC Sabathia, A.J. Burnett and Nick Swisher, was emblematic of how the Yankees responded to a crisis at that time after missing the playoffs in 2008, the first time since 1993. The Yankees won over Teixeira by swooping in with an 8-year, $180 million contract to outbid the presumed favorites, the Boston Red Sox, and Teixeira's hometown Baltimore Orioles. The investment paid off immediately. Sabathia and Teixeira helped carry the Yankees to the 2009 World Series title in their first season in the new Yankee Stadium. Teixeira led the American League with 39 home runs and 122 RBI, won the first of his 3 Gold Gloves with the Yankees and finished second in the balloting for the AL's Most Valuable Player award. In recent years, Teixeira has been an example of the dangers of lengthy contracts that carry a player through much of his 30s. Beginning in 2012, Teixeira has not played more than 123 games in a season. The Yankees' offense, and their playoff hopes, have been sunk this season because they counted heavily on Teixeira and Alex Rodriguez, who at age 41 has been relegated to the bench despite having another season left on his 10-year, $270 million contract. And one place in the rotation is still occupied by Sabathia, who has another year left on his 8-year, $182 million contract. In recent years, the Yankees have largely stayed away from long-term contracts that carry past age 35, even allowing Robinson Cano to leave rather than give him a 10-year deal that would have carried him into his 40s. Instead, the Yankees are trying to groom much of their talent from within. Teixeira's replacement will be Greg Bird, who shined when Teixeira was injured a year ago but underwent season-ending shoulder surgery in February. If Bird, 23, is healthy, he should be able to contribute more than Teixeira has this season. So far in 2016, Teixeira is hitting .198 with 10 home runs, 27 RBI and a .627 on-base plus slugging percentage, all career low marks for any season except 2013. When he played only 15 games. As the season went on, I just kind of realized my body can't do it anymore, Teixeira said. If I'm going to grind through seasons not being healthy, I'd rather be home with my family. I'd rather do something else. I miss my kids way too much to be in a training room in Detroit rather than being at their dance recital or their school play. Teixeira said he wanted to finish out the season helping the Yankees in any way he could, whether it was in the lineup or assisting understudies like Rob Refsnyder, who is trying to learn how to play first base at the major league level, as Teixeira once did. The high point of this season is easy to identify. When Teixeira hit 2 home runs a month ago in San Diego, he was able to share it with his father, John, a retired Navy pilot who taught Teixeira how to switch hit in their Baltimore backyard as he emulated his boyhood hero, Eddie Murray. The Teixeiras shared a warm embrace in a clubhouse hallway, one made all the more poignant by who was not there, Mark's mother and John's wife, Margie, who died in December. "I miss her every day," Teixeira said Friday. A week later, Teixeira returned home for the All-Star break and talked further with his wife, Lee, about the decision to retire. "I just kind of knew, all right, that's it," Teixeira said of a decision that was made with clear, if misty, eyes.